YouTube, what's up? It's DP Aviation here, and today we're gonna be talking about the great manufacturers Airbus. Established in 1970 to compete with Boeing in the USA, Airbus has produced more than a dozen civil and military designs. These range from small short-haul airliners to the largest airliner in the world. While its military division produces strategic tanker and transportation aircraft and its flagship tactical airlifter. The story of Airbus began in the 1960s when French, British, and German ministers agreed to work together to produce an airliner to compete with the Boeing. In 1967, they signed a memorandum of understanding, which one key point was the French company Sud Aviation would let it be the lead company. 3 years later, Airbus Industry was formed to develop the new twin-engine wide-bodied aircraft. The British government withdrew its support, leaving Airbus to find an engine manufacturer. General Electric was selected. Hawker Siddeley, well regarded for its wing design expertise, continued as a major subcontractor. Airbus Industry was equally split between France and West Germany until Spain became a part of it in 1971. At its Tollhouse factory, the first Airbus A300 was assembled, and on 28th October 1972 it made maiden flight in May 1974. Airbus A300B2, the first production model, entered service with Air France. Orders were slow at first, with 4 A300 supplied in the first year, rising to a total 58 by the end of 1978. However, in the late 1970s and early 1980s, delivery levels increased, peaking in 1982 when 46 aircrafts were supplied. Equipped with passenger and cargo airlines around the world, 561 Airbus A300s had been built by the time production ceased in March 2007. Five of the late variant A300-600s underwent modifications to enable them to transport major Airbus airframe components. These A300-600 Belugas have a cargo capacity similar to the largest military transporter. The smaller, re-winged and re-engined Airbus A310 was launched in 1978 to meet a request from airlines that could not justify flying the A300 on shorter routes. Early on in the Airbus A310 program, Britain joined Airbus Industry and became heavily involved in this type of development. Extensively modified from A300, most obvious in its shorter fuselage, the A310 flew for the first time in April 1982. The airlines were supposed to support was the airline support was strong, and as the wheels lifted off the runway, tubeless wheels, no less than 15 customers had already ordered examples for their fleets. Adding to the widespread commercial service, the Airbus A310 was also acquired by a number of international air forces as a transport in 2003, more than 2 decades after the Airbus A310's introduction. The next Airbus airliners was to build the A320. The A320 made its first flight in February 1987, and more than 400 planes were ordered, still in production, with 150 to 180 seat A320. The stretched A321, which provided a greater capacity, the 124/156 seater A319, and the shorter A318 with 107 to 117 seats. The next Airbus airliners up to appear were the four-engined A340 and the twin-jet A330. Both were larger than the A300 and were intended to fly on long-range routes. As with the Airbus A310, the A330 was also converted into a military variant, the A330 MRTT, to act as combined transport aircraft and air-to-air refueler. The A330 MRTT has been ordered by 4 air forces to date, including the Royal Air Force, with whom it is in service as the Voyager KC-2. There's a quote that goes by Gene Roeder, the CEO of Airbus, that we showed the world that we were not sitting on a 9-day wonder. And in the end, there came an Airbus A380. The super jumbo Airbus A380 first entered service in 2007. It can carry up to 853 passengers on two decks. So that's it with the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the Airbus information, and please share this video, please give it a like, also subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. Goodbye till we meet again.